total collapse of the Viscount family. This basically confirms his fear that he has gone back to the past. However, he is left in utter shambles because he was trying to run away from Roderick and ended up in his brother's hands. Hifrid's wife also carries Aster in her arms, talking about how surprised she is that Aster's magic went out of control to launch him into the sky. The woman figures out that Aster was trying to escape because he was scared, and she kisses him on the forehead to show him that he is in good hands. The woman strokes his cheeks, causing Aster to relax. Hifrid then tells his wife that Aster possesses tremendous power, and the crest on his back is proof of that. The woman takes Aster to the mirror to check out the crest on his back, and they are blown away to see that it is 7 wings. Even Aster is surprised that he has the crest of 7 wings on his body. This is when he remembers what Roderick told him before he was killed. Aster finally figures out that the dude basically saved him so he could take the 7 wings for himself. Aster is even more pissed when he realizes this because he was called a freaking wingless all through his past life just because Roderick stole what was his. Hifrid's wife then asks him what he plans to do with the child. The moment Aster hears this, he freaks out because he is not about to let the power fall into the Elmheim family since he needs it to get revenge on Roderick. Shockingly, Hifrid tells his wife that they should adopt Aster because he is still a young one who can't fly on their own. Hifrid mentions that he will take responsibility until Aster is able to take care of himself. Just then, the room's door opens and the girls crash on the floor, revealing that they have been listening all this time. The girls admit that they were curious because they were worried about Aster. The girls let off a bright smile because they finally have a baby brother. The woman of the house then gives him the name Aster. 10 years after this, Hifrid, Aster, and one of his sisters, Alfin, head to the sword dance assembly, which is held annually by a certain duke family under the Elmheim umbrella. It is basically a social gathering for martial arts noble families, and it is a place for nobles to deepen their faith, while showing off the strength of swordsman candidates who carry the family name. The moment Hifrid and his children arrive at the location, the other nobles and spectators waste no time as they start whispering. The people make fun of the Viscount family, saying they have come to embarrass themselves again. They also know about Aster, who was adopted into the family because they couldn't produce an heir of their own. They are pissed at just how much disgrace the Viscount family has brought to the Elmheim family. Alfin can hear everything they are saying behind their backs, and she urges Aster to stay strong and not let any of it get to him. Alfin tells Aster that whoever shows weakness is crushed, and while saying this, Aster can see her hands trembling from anger. Hifrid also tells Aster that what he is currently seeing is the current position of the Viscount family. Hifrid tells him that this is what he wanted to show him, and he asks him if he is disappointed by everything he has witnessed. However, Aster assures his father that he is fine with being in such a hostile environment. Hifrid laughs out loud when he hears this, telling Aster that his stance is quite reassuring. Apparently, in his past life, Aster made his debut in the social society as a disgrace to the Elmheim family, which is why where they are holds bitter memories. However, he is now a totally different